Packing for full-time travel isn't just about choosing what to bring. It's about deciding what earns a spot in your life when everything you own fits in a couple of bags. We've been slow traveling for 5 years, and after more trial and error than we care to admit, we've finally narrowed down our essentials. We've gone from 6 bags to carry-on and backpacks. In this video, we're walking you through exactly what we carry, our go-to travel tech, travel essentials, the clothes that made the cut, and the bags that help us keep everything organized and mobile. So we're going to jump right in and talk about what's working, what's not, and what we've learned along the way. If you're planning your long-term trip, downsizing for a sabbatical, or just curious what 2 full-time nomads actually pack, you're in the right place. Let's get started with our travel essentials, including my must-haves. If you're new here, we're 2 traveling after 1, a couple of empty nesters on a mission to explore the world and share all the tips we pick up along the way. Like and subscribe to our channel for everything slow and nomadic travel, practical tips, destination guides, and in-depth information to help you plan your next adventure. In this section of the video, we're going to go through all of our travel essentials that help make our journey smoother, safer, and more connected. I'll start with iPhones. We carry 2 iPhones, one for a backup, one is our primary phone. Both of them are mirrored so that they have exactly the same things on both. I carry a laptop with me, a portable keyboard, and a portable mouse. I also carry a portable speaker. I'm not 100% sure about that. We do use it, but I don't know if I use it often enough to continue carrying it, but we'll see. I also use these portable chargers. These are the heavy-duty ones. This will charge my iPhone about 3 times before losing its power. I have a laptop stand. We carry Apple AirTags. We put these in all of our bags. I carry a few cords, a charging cord for my Apple Watch, a USB-C to C, a USB-C to Apple connector. I've pretty much gone over to USB-C cubes. I also have bought these adapters which go back and forth between USB and USB-C so that I have plugs for everything. I also carry a car cigarette lighter to USB so that we have car chargers, because depending on the cars we rent, they may or may not have USB chargers in them. We also use this Netgear portable router. This can take a SIM card, so we can buy a local SIM card and put this in here. We've used this when our Airbnb maybe doesn't have the greatest Wi-Fi, or when we need to add Wi-Fi. It works great as a hotspot. I carry some headphones. I do Apple AirPods. I also have just regular headphones that I can use on a plane when I need them. This has been great. This is a Wi-Fi extender. So sometimes we've been in apartments that have concrete walls. The Wi-Fi doesn't reach maybe the bedroom. So this will extend your Wi-Fi, make your signal stronger, and make it so that it can work in all of rooms. We carry universal adapters. These work for all of the plugs around the world. I carry some microphones. These I primarily use to make videos with. I also carry this extension cord. This has USB, USB-C, regular plugs. It is cruise approved, so it can be also used on cruise ships. We use this because we don't want to carry a bunch of adapters, so this way we're able to plug multiple things in. Traveling shopping bags are always important. We use these primarily for grocery shopping, anytime we need to carry things. Most places around the world, if you buy anything, they will not give you a shopping bag. We carry these 2 portable backpacks. They pack up. We use those if we're going on hikes, any place that we need to carry things around. I also have a water bottle that I carry with me. 2 of these microfiber cloths. We found these to be great if your Airbnb doesn't have a dish towel or you need some sort of cleaning wipe. Those work really well. My last 2 are a pen and a Sharpie. This is in case we ever need to fill out any forms or write on anything. Then I also have a pair of sunglasses, a pair of eyeglasses, some eyeglass cleaning wipes, my Apple Watch, and a tether for my iPhone that I can tether it to my bag. For cleaning, I do carry some of these laundry squares that are laundry detergent, and a clothesline and some laundry, some clothespins in case we do need to dry some things. Now that I've walked through my travel essentials, let's take a look at Dan's.
I use this bag here to carry the majority of what you're going to see. It's very useful. It actually is a great way to consolidate everything, and I put it in my backpack, and that's much more secure in my eyes. Something that I'm going to have close to me, and it's going to allow me to feel confident as we travel. We have some overlap, as Megan mentioned. One of those items is this laptop stand and our individual laptops. We both use them while we're on the road, and again, makes it just easier, more ergonomic for us. We both have air tags, number of them, in all of our bags, so in case we lose something, we can track it. We both have tethers. This is very useful because this is something new that was recommended to us by other nomads, especially in South America, because iPhones tend to get stolen if you're not secure. We both carry adapters. These adapters are very useful. I carry a couple separate adapters. This one here is attaches or hooks, integrates with any other device, phones, computers, really anything you can imagine. I've not found anything that it doesn't connect to at this point. And then we also have some of the chargers that we use. I actually have a cleaning kit for my AirPods. These are the AirPods. This in addition to regular headphones, as Megan mentioned. We need regular headphones while we're on planes more often than not. Not every plane has the Bluetooth connectivity. So there are some additional security items I want to go through. The security items that we focus most on are our cables and locks. The cables and locks are used with other items in the apartment. So something that's big and secure that's going to allow us to be confident that our bag, which the cable actually is connected to, and the bag holds our personal items like our laptop and electronics while we're not home. And it gives us a very high level and confidence of security. Another security device here is our door alarms. These hook into sliders and our front door, really any door. So if the door is opened, whether we're sleeping at night or it's open while we're away during the day, it's going to set off an alarm and hopefully scare off anybody that comes in. A second alarm that we use is this motion detector alarm. This motion detector alarm gives us a lot of confidence because it's very loud. It will scare the heck out of you, I promise. And when we leave the apartment, we use this remote control attached to our keys, that actually the same key that we use for our locks and cable. And when we activate it, we know that if somebody comes in the apartment and moves in any way throughout the apartment, it's going to set the alarm off. That's given us a lot of confidence, as I mentioned. I think I mentioned my toothbrush, but maybe not. This is my electronic toothbrush. I do like Sonicare. This is the charger for it, and actually another adapter, so we can use with our universal adapters, and it just gives us that many more plugs. A couple other things. The GoPro. The GoPro is something we only really use when we're diving or snorkeling, or it's incredibly bad weather. It's just an alternative to the iPhone, which again we want to protect. The GoPro battery chargers. A handle. The handle is afloat. It floats, so it's gonna not drop to the bottom of the ocean, and we're able to find it. This is also a charger. This is a high capacity charger. It has a small little leg on the back, which allows us as a stand, and we can use it in multiple different ways to hold our iPhone, to watch videos, or just simply to charge. This is another thing this actually does, is you can attach some of the cords that I mentioned to it, so you can have multiple devices charged off of it or powered off of it. One last thing here is my Frio. This is a travel bag for medication. So if you travel with insulin or a medication that requires refrigeration, there's a packet that goes inside of it. You simply wet it. It will keep your medication cold for up to 48 hours. So it gives you plenty of time to travel from wherever you're starting to wherever you're going and have the confidence that your medication remains cold. My eyeglasses. Additionally, this is another duplicate Megan mentioned, but we both carry these personal backpacks. It just gives us extra space and also gives us the opportunity to go on hikes and things like that. Last thing, security item, is our smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. This is a lifesaver, truly. So something that we have brought ever since we started our travels. It gives us a lot of confidence that no matter how old the building is or new the building is, we know if there's a fire, whether we're sleeping, or even neighbors will hear it. But also carbon monoxide. So if there's any the hidden gas, right, the hidden danger, this is a great resource to have. That's about it.
We also carry with us a first aid kit, which has some ibuprofen, motion sickness pills, some cold pills, a thermometer. Last but not least, we have our important documents, which include our passport, birth, and marriage certificates, the major credit cards that we use, which are American Express Platinum card, the Chase Sapphire card, the JetBlue card.
An Apple Card.
For debit cards, we use the Charles Schwab and Wise cards. We also carry souvenirs, which are stickers, and we have a collection of public transportation cards from around the world. Next up, clothes. Dan's up first to show what made it into his travel wardrobe.
Well, let's start over here. So these are the warmer weather gear. Again, because we travel full time, we need to make sure that we have clothes that are going to carry us forward at any temperature above 50. And we don't have any options other than buying new clothes or going to a thrift store. So this is generally what we pack, and we rarely have to get anything else. So I'll start over here. We have long sleeve shirts. I carry 8 separate long sleeve shirts. Some are wicking, some are more heavy duty. One is a smart wool shirt, which is really a great base layer for me. The second is t-shirts. We carry 7 t-shirts of all different colors. So again, to have options between pants, shirts, so on and so forth. I carry 7 pairs of underwear. I carry a lava core top. A lava core top is a 1 mil shirt that you can use for snorkeling, diving. Nothing too cold, really nothing below 64, 65 degrees. But it's a great resource to really not get a chill. We also carry, or I carry, 3 polo shirts, pretty much all in different levels of gray, and then 2 dress shirts, 1 Hawaiian shirt and 1 more fancy dress shirt, because we actually do go out for a lot of fancy dinners because of our foodie top 50 restaurants in the world series. So that's always a great resource, and it gets used a lot. We also carry a Patagonia rain jacket. I've had this for probably 10 years. It's incredibly useful and versatile. It folds up, it rolls up very simply. You can put it in my backpack. We carry this down jacket. This down jacket actually cost me $14 US at H&M. It was a great bargain. It can squish up into really anywhere I need to fit it. So no matter how I pack everything, I end up squishing this someplace in my bag so it just fits. Also carry a nicer sweater. This sweater I do wear in conjunction with my dress shirt for those dinners. I also carry a workout sweater. This is wicking. It's very comfortable. I wear this when I just need an extra layer. And then finally, I have a sweatshirt. This is from Lululemon, and it is a great sweatshirt. And we find it to be probably one of the more versatile sweatshirts I've ever owned. A couple towels, 1 small towel I use for just drying off, and 1 larger microfiber towel that I use for as a beach blanket, or again, potentially for drying off as well. I carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of shorts. 2 of those are swim trunks, again, just to have options. And then I also carry 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of pants. 1 is a pair of runners, or joggers, I should say. And then the other 2 are more dressy. 1 is a zip away pair of pants that has short options as well. And then as we move over here, I have these alpaca gloves that were handmade, and they are absolutely awesome. I wear these underneath them. These are wicking and just an extra layer, so when it's really cold, I have an option to keep my fingers warm. And the best part about these gloves is the tips of the fingers. I can use my phone or any device that requires touch. So this is a great resource. I also have this smart wool hat. This was a great buy this year. I bought it for this Antarctic trip and it kept me warm the entire time. It's been awesome. Otherwise, you've seen in my videos, I do wear a variety of these hats. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I have black, brown, gray, and blue. Again, wear it with any type of combination of outfits. I carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of Balaga socks. These are my favorite. 1 or 2 of these pairs I've had for probably 6 years. That's how good these socks are. They don't get holes, they don't get rips, they don't wear out. I carry 1 pair of dress socks for those nights out that I mentioned. I have 1 pair of compression socks I use for all of our travel and flights, anything long term on a plane. And what else? Okay, my shoes. I carry these Hoka ones. These are waterproof. They're hikers as well. They've got a great grip to them. They're a little bulky, but they are really versatile. So I really do like them a lot. Also have a pair of dress shoes. These are Kohan dress shoes. These are I can wear out really in any occasion, and they're also a sneaker style, so they're very comfortable. I have a pair of water shoes. I've had these for many years. As you can tell, they're a little bit worn out, but you got to have them, right? So when you're at the beach, or you're on rocky surfaces at the beach, or going out in the water when you don't want to, have issues when you're walking out in the water, these are the best. And then finally, I have a pair of strap in the back flip-flops. These are great. I've had them for a couple of years. They're really rugged and durable. Can actually even wear them hiking as long as it's on any sharp rocks or things. But again, great option for travel as well. So that's about it. And if you have any questions, oh, one last thing. I have a scarf. I actually got this in Italy last year. And it's just one of those things that, I can throw on my neck if it's that much colder than I expected. And I can take it off if I don't need it. So a great layer of clothing as well.
And now I'll show you the clothes that I pack and how I keep them organized. I'll start over here. I bring 2 bathing suit bottoms and a 1-piece bathing suit. I actually, for the tops with the bikinis, I use a sports bra now, which I'm actually wearing right now. I bring a Patagonia rain jacket. I think Dan spoke before about how much he loves Patagonia. I love Patagonia too. This jacket I actually just replaced in Buenos Aires. It was leaking when I went to Iguazu, and I went into the store in Buenos Aires and they replaced it, no questions asked. They have a lifetime warranty on all of their stuff. I carry a pair of gloves, a scarf, a rain hat, and a winter hat, as well as a baseball cap and a sun hat. I also carry a towel. I use this as a towel. I use it as a yoga mat. If we go to the beach or Airbnb doesn't have great towels, that always comes in handy. I bring 5 pairs of socks, 2 high, 2 low, and 1 no-show sock. I carry a ultralight down jacket, which packs into this nice bag here. We tend to stay above 50 degrees, I would say, in most of our travels, but we don't really want to be limited by it. So I do try to pack enough stuff so that I could really be warm in any climate. We definitely use some of this stuff on the Antarctic cruise that we just came back from. I carry 5 pairs of underwear, 2 bras, and 2 sports bras. This is my plane kit, which was actually our daughter's elementary school pencil case, which has lived a very long life. And in here I have my compression socks, my melatonin, a face mask, earplugs, some lip balm, some hand cream, anything I feel I might need on a plane, and I keep that all here. I also bring a pair of swim goggles because I like to swim, and if we have a pool, I like to take advantage of that. I bring a pair of pajamas. Dan talked about before how we go to some fancy restaurants, so I do bring a black dress and a black skirt so I can dress up if I need to at some point. I've got 6 pairs of shorts that I bring, 1 the pair that I'm wearing. I bring 3 pairs of pants, 3 tank tops, 5 short sleeve shirts. These 2 shirts Just a plain white button-down shirt that I find really versatile. And this one I guess I would call a jacket. It's about the weight of a jean jacket, so I use that as a jacket or for a layering layer. I bring 4 long sleeve shirts. This top one is actually a sun shirt, so I use that with the beach. I have a smart wool long sleeve shirt and then 2 other long sleeve shirts. For keeping me warm, I've got a zip up hoodie sweatshirt. I have another kind of lighter sweatshirt, and I have a heavy Patagonia R1 fleece. Shoes, which are always hard. I bring a pair of driving mock loafers, which are really comfortable. They kind of count as my dressy shoes, and I can still walk in them. I bring a pair of Hoka, which are waterproof. I would call them like hiking sneakers. Those are really versatile. They're super comfortable. I can use them for hiking or even kind of pull them off with a dress and wear them as sneakers. For sandals, I bring these plastic Birkenstocks. Absolutely love them. I think I'm on my 2nd pair of those, but they last pretty long and they're super light and they're easy to carry around. And then I have another pair of just plain white sneakers. They kind of go with everything, and I find those really versatile as well. In addition to my clothes, I also bring a toiletry bag with a toothbrush, toothpaste, some deodorant, some facial creams, petroleum jelly, a razor, a nail file, a comb, some teeth flossers, 2 travel size perfume containers, and a lip gloss. And that is everything I pack. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about the bags we use. Here's the full breakdown. We each carry 2 bags. I carry a backpack, which actually was our daughter's that I've kind of inherited because I really like it. It has a lot of great pockets. It has a waterproof front pocket here, so if I have any liquids, I can stick it in there. And this I pretty much use for my cords, my computer. It's got a laptop sleeve in it and stuff like that. Inside I carry this container, which I bought in Italy actually, and I use this to hold all of my cords and chargers. And then I have this, which I think I use my headphones for. For most of my clothes and other things, I use this PackSafe backpack. It's really great. It opens up flat, which allows me to fit a lot of stuff inside of it. There's also a full laptop sleeve in here. It's got this full front pocket. This has locking zippers that lock into here. The entire bag has a mesh exoskeleton inside of it. All of the straps are slash proof. So this we use not only to carry my stuff when we're traveling, but also we use this as our like safe bag when we are in apartments. To pack my things, I use 3 packing cubes. I use one for these 2, all of my clothes fit into, and this is kind of an odds and ends one that I just have some toiletries in. Dan uses this Patagonia bag. Same idea, that it opens nice and flat. It's very deep. It has quite a few pockets in it. This is also versatile. It can be carried over your shoulder, or you can change the attachments so that it can be carried as a backpack as well. It also has a slip-through sleeve if you wanted to put it on a wheelie bag. And he also uses some packing cubes. This he uses for his towel. He uses 2 large packing cubes and a small packing cube to fit all of his clothes into. We've really trimmed our luggage down. When we first started nomading, we had 2 large check bags, 2 carry-on bags, plus backpacks. So we've gone from 6 bags down to 4. We've really gotten rid of rolly bags as well. We find that more and more where we travel to, they're hard to move around. There's cobblestone streets. If we're on buses, depending on what mode of transportation we're using, we're really finding it easier to just do the backpacks. So that's what we're using currently for bags. So that's everything. Our travel essentials, the clothes that travel with us full time, and the bags that help us keep it all together, month after month, country after country. What works for us might not be what works for everybody, but after 5 years of full-time travel, this is the system that's been sustainable, comfortable, and realistic for how we like to live. We'd love to hear what your can't leave home without items are. Drop us a comment below, and don't forget to check out the description for the links to all the gear that we mentioned, our full packing list, and a downloadable checklist to help you with your own planning. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching and happy packing!